Spider-Man has fought countless enemies. He has been pushed to his limits time and time again. But there was one night, one moment, where he almost became something far worse than any villain he had ever faced. This is the story of the night Spider-Man almost killed Kraven the Hunter. It started with a grave, a cold, dark hole in the ground that should have remained untouched. But the Kravinoff family, twisted and obsessed with revenge, decided to bring back their fallen patriarch, Sergei Kravinoff. But something went wrong. Kraven was back, but he wasn't whole. He wasn't the same. He was cursed, and the cost of his resurrection. The blood of another, the blood of Spider-Man. So they hunted him, they captured him. They beat him, and they thought they had won. But they underestimated the spider. Spider-Man survived, and when he rose again, he was different. Gone was the wisecracking hero, the playful, controlled Peter Parker. What stood in his place was something darker, a predator. A man pushed past his breaking point, wearing his black suit, his mind clouded with rage. Spider-Man tore through the Kravinoff family. Sasha Kravinoff defeated Alyosha Kravinoff, left to the lions. Anna Kravinoff fled in terror, and then there was Kraven. Kraven the Hunter stood before him, unarmed, calm, almost waiting. Spider-Man didn't hesitate. He lunged, fists striking with the force of a man who had lost all control. Kraven barely reacted. He took the punishment, blood dripping from his lips, and then he laughed. Yes, Kraven muttered, now you understand. Now, you are the Hunter. But Spider-Man wasn't listening. He wasn't thinking. He just moved. And in his hands was a spear. He raised it high, ready to drive it through Kraven's heart. Kraven's smile widened. For a split second, the world held still. The spear trembled in Spider-Man's hands. His breath was heavy, his heart pounding like a war drum, but then Spider-Man stopped. He froze, staring into Kraven's eyes, and in that moment, he saw the truth. This was never about winning. Kraven wanted this. He wanted to die. Spider-Man dropped the spear. Spider-Man left that night, his hands still trembling, his soul heavier than it had ever been. He had won the battle, but in doing so, he realized just how easy it was to lose himself. Kraven got what he wanted, not death, but proof that deep down, Spider-Man wasn't just a hero, he was a hunter, and that truth. That terrified Peter Parker more than anything else. What would have happened if Spider-Man had gone through with it? Would he ever be the same again? Let me know in the comments below.